Is the PS5 and Xbox Scarlett the same as the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One? What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Monkeyflop here, and today we're going to be jumping into this discussion, and I'd love to know your guys' thoughts in those comments down below. But first off, I wanted to read a statement from Platinum Games' boss. He said that it's kind of hard to get excited about the PlayStation 5. Let's go ahead and read his quote. Platinum's Games boss said, "It's okay," he said, "of the upcoming slate of brand new systems, and by that I mean I'm sure that things will move faster, graphics will be better, and maybe it will be easier with less wait times. That's good for consumers. But it's more of the same, quite frankly, compared to previous generations. It's nothing that's disruptive or super innovative, if you ask me." He went on to say that he's very excited about cloud-based gaming, and he's actually more excited about cloud-based gaming than he is with the next generation coming from PlayStation and Microsoft. Very interesting, to say the least. Are you guys more excited about cloud-based gaming than you are about the next generation of consoles that's going to have physical media? Let me know in those comments down below. Now, I wanted to actually talk about this because a lot of people are saying a lot of different things about what the Platinum Game boss said. And if we look back at E3 2019, and this was actually a conversation at E3 this year, a lot of other game developers from a lot of different companies were very excited and enthusiastic about the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Scarlett. In fact, a lot of game developers were so excited that they kind of spilled the beans that the PlayStation 5 is going to be more powerful than the Xbox Scarlett. With that being said, Platinum Games boss came out with this statement saying that it's not super innovative and it's not going to be disruptive. And my question is, like, you know, okay, why make that statement? Are you trying to make headlines? Are you trying to get Platinum's games out there? Like, what the actual heck is going on? Because in my opinion, if we look back at previous generations, we can go as far back as the PlayStation 3, and with the PlayStation 3, when it first got released, developers had a really hard time developing games for the PlayStation 3 just because of the chipset and how difficult it was. It took a long time for them to actually learn how to develop a game properly, and when they got used to developing on the PlayStation 3, the PlayStation 4 comes out. The PlayStation 4 is a lot easier to develop games on than the PlayStation 3, but it was still a learning curve, and I remember reading articles about all of this back in the day with the PlayStation 3 and with the PlayStation 4. Moving forward to the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Scarlett, if a game developer is saying that on their end it's gonna be pretty much the same, that is good news for gamers, because all of these game developers are already used to developing on Xbox One and PlayStation 4. So moving forward, we're gonna get better games, better graphics, better pretty much everything as far as load times. The Xbox Scarlett, excuse me, and PlayStation 5 have insane amounts of specs in them, built in them, which is going to allow us to have a great gaming experience. So if you ask me, in my personal opinion, if it's going to be pretty much the same for developers, that's a good thing. It's something for gamers to get excited about, because we know moving forward into the future, the game developers that have these dev kits will be making pretty freaking awesome games. And with that being said, you know, he said it's pretty much the same and there's nothing really innovative about it. Just look at the technology. Just look at what they're putting into the system. Maybe he's talking about the home screen or the menu, or, you know, it being similar to how the PlayStation 4 runs, or maybe Xbox is similar to how, you know, Xbox Scarlett is similar to how Xbox One is. Maybe he's mentioning that. And with that being said, you know, these game developers have early dev kits. Dev kits always progress and they always change. They're not always set in stone. How many times has your PlayStation 4 updated with a new system software update where they update and they put new features and new things into the system? If we look back at the PlayStation 4 in its early days, it was pretty much a base system and they added things as it went. In fact, when the system software updates happened, it was a celebration for gamers to see exactly what new things they're going to be bringing to the table. So, of course, with a new system, they're probably going to have a base model, and they're going to build off of that, and we probably will be getting updates after it gets launched with new features added as they go. So that's my opinion. A lot of people are kind of getting upset and kind of freaking out like, oh my gosh, it's going to be pretty much the same. I don't think so. In my opinion, just off of one game developer that says that it's not really innovative and it's pretty much the same, I pretty much think they're talking about how the games are developed, and I'm not going to go off of that, to be completely honest with you guys. I'm going to go off of like the majority of game developers that are praising and are very excited for the next generation of console. Of course, if anything changes or any news breaks, I'll definitely let you guys know. Let me know your guys' honest thoughts and opinions about all of this in the comment section below. Do you guys think that PlayStation 5 and Xbox Scarlett is going to be the same as the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, just with better graphics and faster load times? Or do you honestly think that with the technology they're putting into it, they can harness that technology and unlock so much more, just like we saw with the PlayStation 4? Let me know in those comments down below. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I will see you guys in the next news update. You guys are freaking awesome.